What's your favorite thing?
Huh?
Favorite thing doing this? Josh, I know you've been asked this probably a million times, and it will be another million times, but what does it mean to you to kind of reunite with JG and Nick and get a chance to have kind of like the second act with them?
I mean, it makes the transition a lot easier. Honestly, it's kind of a no-brainer, really. Great situation, people that I've already, been around and have won games with. So I know it's the right situation for sure.
What was your first impressions of JG and Nick, and how is that? Have you seen that kind of translate into today? Have you seen them change?
Sorry, say it again.
Just what were your first? Obviously, they bring a lot of energy.
Yeah.
So what were your first impressions of JG and Nick, and now getting back to Reuniting?
Oh yeah. Nah, they the same. Like, I ain't expect them to be any different. Like, they still high energy, especially JG. Rollis is a little try to be a little cooler. You know how he is. He try to act cool, but nah, man, they the same, and it makes me feel even more comfortable about it.
Was there anything that you missed about playing in JG and Rollis' defense that you're excited to get back to?
Yeah, absolutely. Just go. For the most part, just go. I know there'll be times I got to do stuff to help the team or whatever, but they know the strengths. It's just let me go.
I know it's a business, but when you talk about being able to be with coaches that you're comfortable with, in terms of your personality, was that really important to you?
I mean, yeah, because I like to laugh, have a good time and stuff, and I know around them they want to have a good time, while winning, and working and stuff. So that's me. It helps me get through the day, stuff like that. People that I know I can have a good time with while still working, and you know what I'm saying.
Is that what stood out most about them in your 2 years together back in Philly?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we won a lot of games, and it was a great time. We didn't get it done in the end, but the journey with them, with both of those guys, was amazing. So, I mean, it was time to try to do it again.
A month ago, you're hoisting the Lombardi Trophy, parades and stuff, and now you're being able to cash in on the free agent market. What's that timeline been like?
Yeah, it's been pretty hectic. I mean, I ain't even get a chance to fully enjoy the Super Bowl win all the way. It's just Super Bowl week, parade. Now you think about free agency, so you didn't even get a chance to celebrate as much as you wanted to. But nah, man, it's part of it. But it's been fun the whole time though.
What are your thoughts about this team that you're joining here? What do you like about what you see? What you think is going to happen?
Yeah. I mean, what I see is a team that's doubled their wins, ascending. Trying to be better. You know what I'm saying? So whatever I can do to just help get over the hump, win more games. That's all I want to do. I just want to win more games, man. So I'm here I wanted to help. That's it. Lead however I can and bring whatever I have been taught, or whatever. I just want to win. That's it.
See enough talent here to get that happening?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, they wouldn't be winning more games and getting better without the team being better. And good room, real good room. And like I said, I'm just trying to add to it however I can, work with them however I can.
When you began the free agency process, I imagine you and Drew sat down with a checklist of the things you wanted in your next destination. What was on that list?
I mean, once we got the money situation out of the way, that was, that's whatever. That was across the board. But I mean, situation was most important for me. I'm used to certain things. I mean, honestly, I've won a lot, so I want to help win a lot. I've been on Eagles teams where we didn't win a lot, and then we've gotten better. And I mean, so I just saw it as a great opportunity to come here and be a part of guys who I've won with. So, I mean, it was a no-brainer for me.
So winning was the most important thing, but once the money was settled?
Yeah, once the money settled, and I also wanted to take my career to the next level, and be seen as that guy who can make a difference. And because I know I am, and that's what it was. That's what it was.
Are you familiar, or do you know any of the guys that are going to be in your room? Baron Browning, B.J. Ojolari. Do you know any of those guys?
So I just met BJ today, but funny story, I actually coached his brother back. I know it's not like you think. So you know the Nike opening. I was in college. He was about to come out of high school. I got brought back to be a coach there. So I always say I was his coach, but that's how I know his brother. And but I just met him. But and I know Okwara and Kazir. I know Kazir too.
What's it been like a fourth round pick? And here you are with a pretty nice contract, working your way up, doing everything you needed to do. How much pride do you take in what you've been able to accomplish?
Yeah, I mean, the pride for me is I just knew my grind was going to be a lot different. Once I knew where I was drafted, I'm telling you, my first 3-4 years was just, man, it was crazy. But, yeah, man, it's amazing. It's put me in a better spot, you know what I'm saying? But the only thing I don't like about it is that it made me start to bloom a little later, you know what I'm saying? It made me start to bloom a little later because I didn't really start to get a large sample size of playing until later. That's the only thing, but I mean, it's working out at the end, so, yeah.
Was JG somebody that helped you bloom? You know,
Yeah.
in 2022 you had.
That's when I first started. Yeah, that's when I first started to really take that next step and play more. You know what I'm saying? He let me play more, and that's when I started to show what I could do.
You
Why do
obviously
you think that was? Why do you think that was? That you bloomed under JG?
I mean, he didn't put me in that shell. He just said, "Let's go, just come on." Ain't no need to do all that. Like we trying to get it done. So that was
You
good.
obviously put up some huge numbers in the Super Bowl. Do you feel like that performance was some of your best football ever, and just kind of towards the end of last year, heading into this free agency period?
I mean, yeah, it definitely helped for sure. I think that's the way. It was really no assignment that game, but just let's go get Mahomes, and that's how I want every game to be for me. Just go get. It was no assignment. We were just running back there, so that's how I hope it's gonna, continue to be.
You competed against Kyler a couple times now in your career. What's it going to be like, or how excited are you to have him be your guy now that's going to be on running the offense?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. He the only. I don't miss many tackles or anything, but I've missed sacks on him twice, both times. I've seen him play. I know what type of guy he is, man. So I'm excited to be around him. He can go for sure. So.
You said you be the guy that can elevate a defense. Was that appealing to you coming here, where you can be the number one edge rusher, be the guy that's getting after the quarterback?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like I said, I want to be seen as the guy who's gonna make a difference, and I really haven't had the. I'm not gonna say the opportunity, but we've been very talented over there, and it's just like it can be swept under the rug. But I mean, here it's like I can definitely show within a sending team, and we can get over the hump, and I can show exactly how I'm helping. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm excited, dog. That's all I can really say.
Well, why is that important to you to be the guy?
Because my first few years, it's just like, oh man, your whole career you feel slept on. You know what I'm saying? And me being a fourth rounder, I feel like no matter how well I played, no matter what I did, I never got that opportunity to do that. So now I get that opportunity to do it.
Do you think JG and Rouse will let you run and get after it?
Yeah. I ain't saying they said nothing. I'm just hoping. I'm hoping. But I can't. But huh?
Are you gonna have that talk with the guy?
No, I ain't gonna have a talk. I'm gonna let him do it. Huh?
Read this and then I'll figure it out.
No. Yeah, I'm this day defense. I'm just I'm just hoping.
Josh, how would you describe your game?
I'm a football player, so I make plays, whether it's pass rush or not. I make tackles. I don't care. I can stop the run. I can play blocks, whatever. Now my passion is pass rushing, but my passion is also being a great football player, affecting the game however I can. Doesn't matter if it's pass or not.
Did you check in with Kazir, just kind of get more info on this organization before coming?
Nah, I actually just wanted to make the decision on my own. Like I really didn't speak to many players that reached out. I was just like, I'm gonna make this decision on my own for me. No influence from anybody.
You gonna run it back with number 19?
I don't know.
It's available.
It is, but that was just a quick switch for me. I just wanted to change. Yeah, I felt like I needed something to change. You know what I'm saying? After last year, the year before was rough, so I had to, I had to change something. But
What would it mean if you're kind of a key to helping this team get back to the postseason, place that hasn't been?
yeah, I mean, it would mean a lot, and it'd be great to show exactly why they believed in bringing me here. So that's the biggest part for me, man. I'm just here to show that I'm worth what's going on right now.
What was Monday like for you? Just the whole process of, I imagine, being reached out to by a bunch of teams, not knowing where you were going to be.
I mean, the initial plan was to sign immediately. And it sounded so good to just be like, my mind is made up. But nah, man, I just took it, like, gave it a couple hours and just went through the process. And, man, like I said, it was, at the end of the day, it was a no-brainer. Like, the money was going to be good regardless. I just wanted to make sure I would. You never know if you're really going to be happy, but in the position to be where I think I'm going to end up being the happiest, So that's what it was.
Thanks, Josh.
Thanks,
Good.
Josh.
Appreciate y'all.
Milton Holmes back or something?
Huh?
Milton Holmes